Hello and welcome to Trucker's World for another video. Hope you guys are doing okay out there. Not doing too bad myself. Hopefully I'll get this video completed before the kids run up and disturb me, but we'll see. So today's video is day number 4 of my Class C to C&E Class 1 licence. I spoke the last couple of days about what I've done over the last 3 days, and bear in mind I am a Class C driver already, so this is a 5-day course. 4 days training and 1 day on the test. So, today's Sunday. Last Sunday was the eve before my test. Okay, these videos are recorded in advance. Okay, purely because I was under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure when I was doing this. So, my last day would have been the Friday, last Friday. And basically went in there and he took me straight on the test routes. 8 o'clock start, and we peppered the test routes. All these different kinds of hard turnings, rights, lefts, making sure that I was on par. And I really put a lot of effort in on that last day. I tried to remember everything he taught me, and I put everything into practice. And it's it's very stressful. It's very hard work throughout the whole time. You know, when you're driving a Class 1, you're taught, and I think Class C is more or less the same. Any large goods vehicles, buses, anything bigger than a van maybe, or a van size, coming up on that right hand side as you're passing, you've got to keep looking in your mirrors to follow it. Pedestrians, you've got to follow them in your mirrors all the way. 50% of the time, he told me, on your test, you will have to be looking in those mirrors. It's crazy, but that's what you have to do to pass your test. It's a lot to take in. Likewise, when they're cornering, some of the left turns were quite difficult. I told you this before, I think on some of the other videos. You almost stopped middle of the road. You're stopping traffic behind you, stopping traffic on your right. You've got no choice. You have to. That's just the way it is. And it's getting you used to doing that on your test, because he says it does feel unnatural, and it's absolutely correct. It feels unnatural on your test to just stop dead in the road because you've got to wait for that traffic to pass, because you've got to make your left turn and obviously not hit the curb. You know, so we had a bit of a break, obviously halfway in between. Obviously, those nerves were quite high, to be honest, a lot of tension. But that's basically what we did. We did a lot of difficult turns. He tested me, he pushed me. You know, I'd made a couple of mistakes, you know, which was fair enough, but there was nothing really serious from what he told me. So that gave me a little bit of confidence going forward. So we came back to the depot, and he went through the grades again, because he grades you each day. And I was all, you know, he gave me top marks more or less, you know, for everything. He said I was ready for my test. I wasn't sure, to be honest, you know. Driving it down the road, I was quite confident, but some of those turnings, left turns and right turns, they were quite difficult to judge. So I was a little bit unsure. Anyway, we get out the vehicle, and when I read on the email, I've never checked this. I read on the email it's Tuesday to Monday, so I assumed that I would be in Saturday and Sunday to do some training. You know, there's companies out there who do the weekends. You'll see them out there doing the weekends. So I assumed that was the case. So when we left, I said to him, right, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. He said, no, Monday. Meet at the test station on Monday. Like, really? So I was a bit taken back for that, and I thought, my God, you know, I've had 4 days training. I thought I was going to have another 2 days training. Worried me a little bit, to be fair. It turns out, obviously, you know, trying not to give too many spoilers away, but it turns out that having that weekend off, I think is a good thing. I think it is. It allows you to rest, to take it all in. I think it's a good thing. But anyway, yeah. Got a message later that day saying, okay, meet on Monday, test station, 8:45 in the morning. Normally I start at 8. That's where you warm up drive, an hour and a half. On my Class C, I think it's worth mentioning that I did meet, I think, at the pre-arranged time, the normal time, and I think I had maybe 2 hours before. I'll be honest with you, I think that's a bit too much. You know, I think an hour and a half is adequate, because if you do too much, you're going to be tired, you're going to be stressed. You know, a lot of things like that, you know, do stress you out. Also as well, and this is, it depends how you feel about this, because on my Class C, he gave me a mock test where he didn't tell me, and he said, we're going to do a mock test, and he gave me a good mock test, and I felt it worked. Didn't do a mock test on this one, which worried me a little bit, to be fair. Do I agree with them? Do you agree with them? I don't know. I don't know. But I didn't have one. I think he focused me on more the turns. You know, he knew I could pull up on the side of the road fairly easy. He knew that was no issue. He knew that these big roundabouts, the big ones, were fairly okay. It was a tight turn into the left and a tight turn into the right, and that's what he focused on. And to be honest, I think it worked. I do, and I think he focused on those weak points without a doubt. I've got no complaints, to be honest. Great trainer. Anyway, going off the subject there. So that's day 4 basically. Test routes peppered. A lot of effort from your behalf. You have to do that. And then obviously you just try and relax. Don't get me wrong. Throughout the weekend I was stressed. I was nervous. You know, it didn't really change much. I never took anything for granted. But yeah, that's day 4. So tomorrow, last week would have been my test. So tomorrow I'm going to do a video. I'll explain what happened on my 5th day, test day. Tell you how I felt. Tell you what happened. And then we'll go from there. And hopefully after that video, then I'll give you some hints and tips just to help you as well along the way. Okay? So, yeah. Stressful process, but it's got to be done. So, tomorrow, test day, test video. I'll get it on YouTube. Enjoy watching. Thank you.